On 22nd March 2018, Baselworld, the world's biggest international luxury watch and jewelry exhibition, opened its doors to more than 100,000 visitors. 700 of the most significant and exclusive brands presented timepieces, exquisite jewelry, and precious gems, including record-breaking masterpieces and spectacular designs. Heritage is a new trend, combining classic design with high-end technology. Roberto Coin presents bold yet delicate jewelry and animal-inspired statement pieces to adorn every woman.
I'm actually Venetian, from Venice, Italy, and I started the jewelry industry rather late. I started the brand in 1996, and I started the jewelry industry in 1977. I actually started late, as I was in the hotel business before, and after a successful career, I fell in love with creativity, and I had to start creating jewelry, and I fell in love with the jewelry business. In 1996, we started in the United States, and today we are very proud to be in 62 countries, and we have over 1,000 points of sales. What is the difference between our brand and a lot of other brands international? But jewelry is beautiful, so there is a lot of beautiful jewelry from different brands. Ours is different. We want it to be different. We create 600 new models every year, and we would like to dress our clientele in a different manner, to be more unique, to have something that nobody else creates in the jewelry industry. And the curiosity of fashion makes us always up to date with the fashion world. This year we made slightly more than any other years, but we have already reached 625 new pieces for Basel show. And the most expensive we have, it is the beautiful Cascade Diamonds set. They are whole 100 facet diamonds. As you are aware, normal diamonds have 57 cut. Each one of our diamonds is 100 facet cut. So it is special, the brilliance is exceptional, and each diamond is certified.
Le P 1839 is famous for its exceptional table clocks. Their anniversary collection is designed to shock, evoke, and inspire.
LP has been very known for making clocks, carriage clock, so very old kind of clocks, up to about 10 years ago, where we have launched the creative art line. We try to do something original that no one else is doing, someone always with a twist of humor. It's not anymore a clock that gives time, it's a kinetic piece of art. And we are launching this year a balloon on a clock that allow you to travel through time. That's the idea behind it. Of course, nobody is traveling through time, but has the same key aspect that you have is every time machine that you have in movies. Usually people are doing wall clock and table clock. We are launching a ceiling clock, and we are launching a time machine with, as I said, all the key to make you travel through time.
We are in the third generation producing watches and accessories. My father was a watchmaker. I'm the second generation, and today I have my son with us. And we are doing pretty special timepieces. They are more sculptured timepieces. One of our new model is in cooperation with H.R. Geiger, who was one of the famous Swiss artists, and he had received the Oscar for the film Alien, to show us that our life is short and that we have to seize the day. It's memento mori carpe diem. This is also a very special model, which is in an American art book since 2010. We made also a very special dial, which is made on wood, 6,000-year-old wood, which was into the water, and then we made a dial from it. This is also to show that the time passes, that we have live our lives.
Paul Picot is in Baselworld since more than 30 years. The most nice model I can say honestly is the one I have on the wrist, because it's a unique piece in the world. It's the Paul Picot, the only watch factory able to cut a real stone in lapis lazuli in this time 13 times in a thickness of 0.8 millimeter. So it's something unbelievable in the point of view of technicity, and emotionally will give you a wonderful reflection under the sun. Very VIP client, we can really make a one piece, so a bespoke piece full of diamond. We arrive to set in a gold case more than 800, 900 diamonds.
Calvin Klein as a brand, as an image of timeless, very pure, very minimal language, which was very different from anything else existing in the watch market. And we had intuition, I would say, to create a language of watches which still today is very contemporary. We have one big success story in the Calvin Klein universe, which is called the Minimal, which exists since 21 years, and it has been, of course, every season, every year, renovated with some interesting treatments. So we are reconnecting with a younger audience. We are developing a language which is closer to youth, inspired by music, inspired by revisiting of American icons, and certainly also close to the idea of creating a family spirit. Our strongest presence this year is thanks to color, I would say, given by two product lines. The first one is called Achieve, which already as a name is clearly a call to action and an inspiration for youth and energy, and Rebel. And also there, as a name, very clearly there is a message of an inspiration, let's say, to be a little bit against the rules.
The name Kerbadans stands for Leaders and Pioneers, a manufacturer whose customized, unique timepieces are worn by presidents around the world today. Each masterpiece is individually designed and crafted, expressing symbols, myths, and legends.
Our major creation today is the new version of Maximus, the largest tourbillon for wristwatch in the world. As you know already, in this big central flying tourbillon, we have a diameter of 27 millimeter, and the cage is turning every 6 minutes. So this year we are proposing a polished titanium version with the blue dial version. 4 barrels in parallel are powering this huge tourbillon. Of course, you know, for the winding, you cannot do it from the crown, because you have 4 barrels in parallel, you have to wind at the same time. So we decided to put a winding system in the back of the watch, and you wind your watch this way. And we have 2 new ladies models that we are presenting. The first one is Esperanza Classique, which is blue sapphire set ladies watch with a very finely worked dial. And the second one is white flowers, where again on a gold case, automatic movement with 5 days power reserve, we created a special dial on a mother of pearl, gold, enamel, and set diamond.
The feminine feng shui-based design of the beautiful Hulci Belluni jewelry brings balance to your life.
Hello, I would like to give you a warm welcome from the Hulci Belluni booth in Baselworld 2018. We are really fun to be here again presenting this year. We are a Belgian brand based in Antwerp, and we got founded by Martin Hull in 2001. We always work with 18 karat gold and best Antwerp diamonds. Our brand has a philosophy based on the feng shui. It's a Chinese philosophy, So if you take our brand and if you look closely to the name, you can see Hulchi. Hul, it stands for the last name of our designer, Martin Hul. She comes from the positive energy because she's convinced that we have already enough negative energy surrounding us and that we need to focus on positive. We are a company and we design for women, and it's important that it's made by a woman because you can see the elegance, everything's comfortable and perfectly beautiful. Our goal is to make a lady shine like our diamonds do.
I was thinking about 3 points. I said to myself, Romain, look, you're born in the valley, you have an engineer background, and you know how to do parts of watches. Why you don't imagine to doing your own caliber? So the first caliber was with the Prestige HM, like we have here, which was for me, you know, the first step to understand how work a watch, which philosophy it will be nice to have, and in which direction. And with Logical One, we keep all of that, but maybe with on another level, but also the addition of the complication meaning. I knew that the collectors really liked about, you know, the clear design with one line with the watch and another line with the complication. And this year, 2018, Baselworld, I'm happy that we launched the Micro Tour in titanium, which is for me, if we think about the meaning about luxury daily watch, has to be comfortable.
Porsche Design is famed for technically inspired, exclusive lifestyle products that reflect the precision and performance of Porsche.
Partners in 2014, we decided to become independent as a watch manufacturer by founding our own production site in Solothurn, Switzerland. And based on that, we started to develop our own movement, our own models, and finally the whole range, which is existing today, now after 4 years. This year, we are focusing on launching our first own chronograph movement, which is a flyback movement, automatic winding with chronometer, with COSC, that we launch in all 3 lines, chronotimer, 1919, and monoblock actuator. One of the key features of all the products is that it is closely linked to our mother brand, which is Porsche AG. And it's all about materials, it's all about technology, and it's all about precision and performance with these 3 lines.
Ferdinand Berthoud is the master watchmaker to the King of France. He is born in 1727 in Fleurier in the Val de Travers, where we have a manufacturer with 15 dedicated people that produce maximum 25 watches per year. We try to produce very exclusive timekeeper, exclusively decorated by hand. We spend roughly 300 hours hand decorating for one movement. The chronometer Ferdinand Berthoud is a very unique timekeeper because it is the only one in the world that has a tourbillon that displays a central second, featuring the characteristic of a marine chronometer of the 18th century. Ferdinand Berthoud, the master watchmaker of the King and the Navy of France, is the father of marine chronometry in France. He is the hero that allows France to enter into competition with England for the conquest of oceans, thanks to his amazing marine chronometers that allows to calculate longitude at sea. We have reproduced the work of Mr. Berthoud, but in a modern way. Our movements always have fusée and chain device, constant force device. Here with a patented system is the very first and unique fusée and chain that is suspended or flying.
We are an Italian brand, Pasquale Bruni. We make special jewelry. I present a collection that really represents the woman's spirit, and inspire actually a goddess, because I want to take the step to a woman to really feel and wear the jewelry like a goddess, you know, with no rule, to really feel the queen of nature, the queen like a mother nature, to with really sensual shape of nature, like petal of lotus, who dressed the woman with this embrace of light and intimate shape.
Moritz Grossmann in the past was one of the eminent watchmakers in the watch industry, in the glass-fitted watch industry, and we brought him back to life in 2008, that's 10 years ago, and now it's the first time we're on Baselworld presenting our news. That's very challenging and very interesting and exciting for us. And this year the highlight of our collection, or the highlight, but one of the exciting pieces will be the Atum back page. As those who know the new Moritz Grossmann brand have already experienced that our movements do have one of the most highest finished you can get. And everybody says it's so a pity that you can't see this wonderful finished movement in real life, because it's always covered by the wrist. And that's why we thought, okay, we have to bring it forward to the front of the watch, and that's what we are presenting now, and this is the Atum back page.
Be intrigued by Luimon Cosmos-inspired watches and chronometers with very special dials. Experience magnificent mechanical art in limited editions.
Actually, we have two in connection with famous cosmonaut Alexei Leonov, who is the first man who walked in space, who was the commander of the Apollo-Soyuz mission in 1975. So he is a legendary and one of the most important cosmonauts ever, and we have a chance to have a cooperation with him. First creation is called Space Walker. It's a satellite tourbillon with a diamond floating above the cosmos, and this is because the name of the mission was Almaz, which in Russian means diamond. The second creation is called Skylink, and this watch commemorates the Apollo-Soyuz mission made in 1975, and inside the watch there is a little capsule, and inside this capsule there are objects that have really flown on the mission. One of them is Captain Foil. This captain was there to protect the Apollo when it came back in the atmosphere. And the other one, there are some fibers from the so-called scaphandre, Russian scaphandre. Sundance is a very special creation that is dedicated to today's lady. It is also a very artistic timepiece. It has a little sun that is rotating at the speed of a second above a dial that is individually made. There are not two dials which are the same. They are made by hand by only one master in the world. And these dials, they reflect the cosmos, which is behind the sun. So if you look at the watch, it's very powerful. It's very strong look. And I think it really is something very, very artistic.
Once a year, the creme de la creme of the watch and jewelry industry meet in Basel to show their unique and exclusive timepieces and incredible jewelry collections. Royal Spirit TV, the first luxury channel worldwide, presented you with impressions from top brands at Baselworld 2018.